Real epic sounding already. I wasn't expecting rap in a Shangri-La Frontier opening, but I love it. Pirates? Kyogre? I think this might already be my favorite Shangri-La Frontier opening already, like just on a first time watch and listen. Like an old school fighting game. This is so fun. I really like this. I hope those aren't the death flowers. Yeah, it gets really melodic just at this point right here, and I really love that. I love when openings kind of play with sounds and they get you used to a certain sound and you're kind of like vibing with it, and then they just cut it all away and it gets really melodic. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking that was flop. That was really bad. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be returning to the world of Shangri-La Frontier. Today I will be checking out the latest opening, which will be opening number 4, season 2 opening 2, and ending 4, which would be Season 2, Ending 2. I don't know which artists do either of those openings or endings. I don't know anything about them. I was just made aware that there was a new opening and ending in comment sections. So that was really exciting because I really did love those openings and endings so much that I checked out in another video. So here we are. We are going to check out the latest opening and ending. I wonder what we're going to get. I know that the 3 previous openings were pretty heavy in terms of instrumentation, so I wonder if we're going to continue that theme. The endings were kind of like a mix of fun, but also like little heaviness in that first ending as well. So yeah, I just don't know what we're gonna get, and I'm excited to check those out and see what we get today. If you guys enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. If there are any other openings or endings that I haven't seen yet for series that I've checked out other openings and endings for, please let me know and I will check those out when I get a chance. That's really all I have to say. We're just gonna check out this latest opening right now. Opening number 4. Here we go. Opening number 4 for Shangri-La Frontier. Okay. Real epic sounding already. Traditional flute?
What you wanna be?
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
We are the frontier.
The switch up. That was cute. I wasn't expecting rap in a Shangri-La Frontier opening, but I love it. Familiar characters. Bunny in samurai gear. Oh, the flow! Holy shit. The chain has been broken. Pirates? Okay, this is really just a mix-up of genres at this point. Okay. Oh, that's that person's character. Okay. What you wanna be? Big whale? Kyogre? Oh, that was a cool opening. Oh, it's not over yet. New beginning. Alright, that was really cool. I'll be honest, I was not expecting to hear like a sick flow during a Shangri-La Frontier opening. I was kind of expecting, you know, that heaviness again. What is it, FZMZ? Who worked on the first 3 openings, right? I was expecting this one to kind of have that same sort of feel, that same sort of sound, but this one really just this one really blew me away. I really like this. Did this opening drop in at the tail end of 2024, or was this a 2025 opening that kind of just dropped it right at the beginning of 2025? Yeah, the shift from metal to rap, yeah, absolutely. It felt almost like trap as well. The way that there's just that kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but that like, I don't know, it's a really good song, and yeah, I think I will also be adding that to my Spotify playlist. This is a really good opening. I was saying earlier before I started recording that I think when I was rewatching these openings and endings to refamiliarize myself, opening 1 was probably my favorite and ending 2 was my favorite for sure. I think this might already be my favorite Shangri-La Frontier opening already, like just on a first time watch and listen. The visuals were really cool. I like that real darkness that this opening kind of had. It was shrouded in a lot of darkness. The characters kind of looked a little mysterious. The way characters were smiling at points, definitely looked a little ominous. I don't know, like Galaxia series, the Medias, like the way it's showing here, the characters tend to show who they are and then the characters they play, whereas this guy just straight up doesn't show anything else. So I wonder if their identity is kind of shrouded in mystery. This smirk right here, this is a little ominous. I don't know if I can trust this character just based on this introduction alone. In other openings, you know, we did see the kind of mix-ups of genres. We saw the introduction of this kind of mecha side and everything like that in opening 3, I believe. Like there was mecha, or maybe it was opening 2, forgive me. And I was like, oh, that's really weird. Is this kind of like an MMORPG that just has a bunch of different ideas? But I was kind of informed that this was more like a series of games, and each of those games kind of has a different genre. And so this one this new season, this latest arc in the season anyway, season 2, must introduce pirates, you know, kind of like Sea of Thieves type thing. I don't know if it's kind of like Assassin's Creed 4 type thing, just something like that. So that's really cool. Who doesn't like pirates? You know, I was really surprised when we were checking out the openings for Dr. Stone and there was pirate characters that just started showing up. That felt really weird and random, but it was really cool. And I feel like I've kind of got that same like whiplash of just seeing pirates in this opening as well. Opening 4 of Shangri-La Frontier is Frontiers by Awich. According to Wikipedia, she's a Japanese hip-hop artist, singer inspired by Tupac. Interesting. I can kind of hear the flows for sure. Wrote her first lyrics at the early age of 13 and later traveled to the US at 19, got married and had a daughter. Returned to Japan with her daughter, where she started building her self-funded brand company before her mainstream current career. I think she's got a really nice flow. I really like her voice. This opening just had so much intensity and she really just delivered on it. It's reminding me of, this is gonna be like the most out of pocket comparison, but the flow and the intensity of the flow that she brought is reminding me of BTS Suga, I believe, in the opening track for that one album. I don't know what it's called. It's the song about basketball. It's the one song about basketball. It's like the one of 2 BTS songs that I like personally that I've heard, and it's because of the intensity that he brings to that like song. It was kind of reminding me of that, though. That's a really weird comparison, I am aware. It really did make me laugh right here when we do see this kind of really intense moment with our main character, as you know, people were pointing out was very similar, though obviously this came first, to Let Me Solo Her, where it's just a guy running around in basically his undies and a mask on. It's really intense, this scratchy pencil kind of look, and then hands reaching out and grabbing the bunny who seems to be falling, and then we get this little cute moment where the bunny's all happy and and he's just like this goofy guy as always. I'm really actually intrigued by this main character because I think it's really cool that, like, you know, comments haven't really been spoiling the kind of personality that the main character has. Like, I don't know if he's this real cocky, uptight kind of character or if he is this like really aloof, silly guy, but he does kind of give me this vibe of just this like really silly guy who just is there playing these games that, you know, he just enjoys. I think it was pointed out to me in a comment though that he's someone who just enjoys playing like shitty games, but then he plays this game and he gets really enraptured in it and he gets really into it and becomes like crazy overpowered. And that's probably why he just runs around in his shorts, because he doesn't need to wear all this high level gear. He can just do whatever he needs to do as he is with his bird mask on. And I know it's a bird mask and not like this weird animorph kind of thing, because we did see in opening 2 he was wearing this like samurai kind of mask over his head. So it's a guy who's just like choosing to wear this animal mask. I think that's really funny in itself. It was nice seeing the characters returning again. I think it's interesting though that this feels like it might be the first time, maybe it isn't, I have forgotten, that we don't see this character right here, this big knight, kind of facing off with, or like looking like they might be against our main character. They're just kind of by themselves doing their own thing here. Seeing our main character chained down, and then showing him in the real world wearing the VR headset. What it's maybe telling us, I don't know if it's telling us that he's chained down to this world, or he's like so attached that it's like he's tied up by these chains, or if it's that he is doing what he can to break his character out of these chains and, you know, have him be free. I don't know, but it's whenever the other characters show up that, you know, the chains break. So it's almost like I don't know if it's kind of like a sort of thing where the character that he plays, or him as a person, kind of wants to solo everything and do everything himself, and that's why he gets so insanely overpowered. It's kind of like my friends or my power sort of thing, where he actually kind of needs his friends at times. They bring strength to him and they help him overcome some sort of odds. It's ironic you compare the MC to Let Me Solo Her. You also compared the first episodes of the anime with Dark Souls experiences you had yourself a few years ago. I've been playing Dark Souls games for probably about a decade at this point. That was kind of like my first, well, not my first introduction. My first introduction to anime was watching Attack on Titan season 1 way back when, but then I kind of like didn't watch anything else for years until I was hearing all these comparisons from Dark Souls, Bloodborne, all those games to Berserk. So I was like, let me check out this Berserk thing. And after Berserk, I kind of got a lot more interested, and I did check out some more series and stuff. And yeah, that's kind of like my introduction to anime, funnily enough, was kind of through Dark Souls. Not literally, just kind of like tangentially. I don't know how you would say that. This was a really, really cool opening. Let me hear that opening a little bit more again. It's so good. That like choir chant in the background is so ominous. It just really brings so much intensity, as well as just her like delivery of the rap lyrics as well. It's really great. Berserk has inspired a lot of media, both games and anime. Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest testaments to the legacy of Miura, the fact that there are so many series that do have inspiration that can be linked back to Berserk. It's just such a huge, amazing series. The chanting in the background, I feel like it's familiar. I feel like I'm thinking of something else hearing that like chanting in the background. It's making me think of something, but you know, in typical fashion, I can't think of what it is that it's reminding me of. So let me know in the comments below what it might be reminding me of. I'd love to hear, because I'd love to have that, you know, kind of switch moment in my brain. I do honestly love these character designs so much. I love the look of the series as well, like the way things are animated, the lighting and the coloration of everything, and knowing that this series or this arc we're kind of diving into like this maybe pirate theme with this big big whale. Perhaps, I don't know if this big whale poses a threat, because it looks like our main character is facing against it. The whale is reminding me of the big whale that you fight in Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood, I think, right? You fight the big whale. I can't remember the name of the whale either, but that's what this is reminding me of right here. Sounds kind of apocalyptic, maybe like some Final Fantasy OST, maybe, though I'm not able to think of which track in a Final Fantasy OST. Nier, it is a series. It's Nier Automata is my wife's favorite game, and it's really surprising that I haven't played it yet. Like, it's a game that we have said that she wants me to play with her at some point, but we have never done it. So, you know, I'm not familiar with Nier music, besides, you know, a couple of tracks that showed up in Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, I think that maybe is all I really have to say on this opening. I really did love this a lot. I vibed with it so much. I think, you know, I could probably pause it on moments like this where we see these two characters, and I feel like the one on the left is probably the real person, and then the one on the right is the character that they play, and stuff like that. You know, we're seeing that here again with, on the right we see the real person and then the character on the left there. So, you know, I could probably go through it more frame by framey and pick out certain things, but I do think Shangri-La Frontier is a series I probably will watch. I have heard horror stories of people who have uploaded their episode reactions to YouTube for Shangri-La Frontier, so you know, their channel's getting nuked and stuff. So sadly, I don't think I'm gonna take that risk and upload reactions to the series. So it might just be a series that I watch in my own time. Let me know what you guys think, because sadly, this is a series I do actually really want to check out, but I don't want to take that risk, because I have heard a lot of people saying that this series has nuked more than just one YouTube channel. We are now ready to check out the ending for Season 2, Part 2. I don't know if it's a Part 2 or if it's just a continuation. This was a really great opening. I really did love this so much. It really surprised me. So I'm really excited to check out this next ending and see what it is that we get. So here we go. Ending 2 for Season 2. Really excited to check this one out. Oh shit. This is fun. Like an old school fighting game. This is so fun. I really like this. And the sound really matching that as well, with the like 8-bit kind of sound. And the glitchy sounds, really cool too. It's like Glitch Trap or something. Oh shit. Oh, okay. You can just run past it. I hope those aren't the death flowers. Those better not be the death flowers. Oh. The gang is here. Pirate ship. This is really cool. No! Not the Kraken. Oh, is this their real character or their real players? That's cool. They're meeting up in real life. Okay. Shangri-La Frontier. That was really, really cool. I really like this ending a lot. Ending for Shangri-La Frontier. Reality Hurts by Culty. Don't know much about this group, but you really like the glitchy effects and the chiptune style. This was really, really cool. I liked the kind of glitch trap sort of sound that we heard at the beginning. And then right around here, it gets just straight up melodic. Like it kind of, oh, it's just pronounced cult. Oh, okay, thank you, Sleepy. I thought it was culty. I was like, culty? But that didn't make sense. Cult makes more sense. Yeah, it gets really melodic just at this point right here, and I really, really love that. I love when openings kind of play with sounds and they get you used to a certain sound and you're kind of like vibing with it, and then they just cut it all away and it gets really melodic and really fun to just like slow bang your head to. I don't know. It's reminding me, I guess, like not entirely, like it's not a great comparison, but it is reminding me a little of Ending 3 for Chainsaw Man. Obviously, Ending 3 for Chainsaw Man is much more intense, much more heavy, and absolutely insane. But this one, you know, it does have those kind of like sounds that are just kind of like all over the place, but it's playing into the theme of this ending for sure. But then it just cuts all that away and just has a straight up like nice melody that really just is something that you can like sing, hum along to, or just anything like that. So I really appreciate that this one kind of just played with those themes a lot and really just brought so many different ideas to the table. The visuals alone are just incredible. I love the visuals so much. I don't know if you would call this 16-bit style. I think you'd probably call this 16-bit, right? This wouldn't be 8-bit. I'm not, you know, familiar with my bits. This kind of style right here is really cool, and it makes a lot of sense for a gaming series, a series about video games, to kind of have this look where they're paying homage to older kind of games, what came before and what kind of laid the groundwork for what we have today. And I wonder if this is maybe kind of a clue as to an arc or something that maybe happens within the series where it does get 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever it happens to be. I don't think so, because it kind of just looks like the world and characters that we know and love from the rest of the openings and endings from Shangri-La Frontier presented in this 16 or 32-bit, yeah, pixel art style. Yeah, okay, that's a better way to put it. Thank you. The characters that we know and love and the world that we know and love at this point presented in this pixel art style. Are those fish that are swimming by? Let me see. I can't tell if those are fish or if they're airships that are flying by. It would make sense if they're airships, considering, you know, the kind of genres that this series plays with, and, you know, the fact that we're seeing everything in that style but everything is still familiar is really cool. It's a real credit to the craftwork that the animators and the people who have just presented this series, the level of work that they have put into it, that I could see this without, you know, I could see a shot like this without the character And I could probably maybe throw Shangri-La Frontier into the mix of what this could be. You know, I would maybe name this, so it's just a huge credit to them. They might be fish, ties with the pirate theme of the opening. Yeah, that's definitely what I was thinking as well, because shot like this right here, that does look like an eye. It looks like it kind of like the head kind of cuts off there and then the stripes. So it does look like a fish, but it's just really interesting now that the character is, yeah, no, that's definitely fish. You can see it flapping its tail. The character's running underwater. Really interesting. I guess it's just playing with the themes of pixel art and everything. I don't think it's kind of like something that literally happens in the series. I couldn't imagine our character just suddenly can run underwater. But it's really, really strange then that we see this like city or village, whatever it was, that is underwater. I wonder if something happened, if this is kind of showing us something that maybe is important for the series. You know, we do see the pirates a lot. We see a pirate ship at a point in the opening, and a kraken as well, no less. You know, you can't have pirate theme without a kraken. Like, that's just pirates in video games 101 right there. I wonder then if the kraken is kind of presented as this big bad or this final boss type thing for the characters. I think that would be really fun. They're each taking down an arm, and the main character runs in towards the head. You can't confirm because that part of the anime hasn't come out yet. So this is all just a game theory right here. I can actually say game theory because it's a series about video games. I think it's also cool then that we get to see the actual players here where they're just walking about. It's interesting as well that we see who I would assume is our main character wearing a mask. We did see a flash of that mask. No, it was a different mask. I think it might have come after. No, that's not it either. But these are obviously important characters, and it's interesting that that's how it shows. You know, it kind of ends like that. But the mask that the main character was wearing in the real world looked to be this kind of gas mask. Besides the gas mask part, it's kind of reminding me of the bandit mask from Borderlands, and that's kind of what it looks like he's wearing right here out in front. You know, you can see that stripe and the white in the mask. So I wonder why he wears a mask in the real world, if he doesn't want to be recognized, or if there is a deeper reason for it, or maybe this isn't the same character, maybe this is someone else entirely. But then this character on the left, they also look to be wearing a mask, right? I can't entirely tell, but it looks like, it doesn't look like a face. It looks like there's maybe something going on there. And then, you know, there's this montage of masks right here, which is really cool. I wonder if these masks do have importance, or obviously these characters are going to be important. There's no way they show them in the ending without them being important. There's maybe what that character was wearing right there. I don't know. This is really making me question some things in this series. I don't know. The fact that it ends on a bunch of masks is really, really curious. I feel like the only two masks we saw in this opening are potentially the one on the left, which I'm not really sure what it is. I don't think it's the kitty one because there are no spikes coming up here. And the one that our main character potentially is wearing there, the gas mask. Don't know what that's about, but really, really cool way to showcase kind of information from a distance without giving anything away. I don't like this one bit. I really, really don't like this shot right here. This is not good right here for this character. When I was watching the openings, this character was my favorite for sure. I would think I was saying in pretty much every opening that this would be my favorite character. I can already tell this would be my favorite character when I'm watching the show. But seeing her running through these death flowers? No, cut that shit out. No, it ain't happening. She's not dying. She ain't dying. There's no way. You think the masks might be characters apparel inside the game, but you didn't consider the possibility of the players also wearing masks at some point. Whatever's happening there. Maybe it's just so that they know who is who or something. Licorice radiata, is that the name of the flowers? Yeah, don't like it one bit. This character cannot die. This character is my favorite, and she will survive. She will be there at the very end of the series. And yeah, but then, you know, cutting straight to this shot where she's not even there. No, I didn't even catch that. She's not there. Is she dead? There's no way. Did she create a new character? Did she do like a Nuzlocke run and die and she had to create a new character? I don't like that because I don't recognize the character second from the left. That is not good. I don't like that one bit. Yeah, we're gonna pretend we never saw that, and we're gonna go straight past that because this is not looking good for our girl right here. This is not looking good at all. She's running towards them, and then it cuts to them walking away. I wonder then if that's her on the left and they're kind of walking towards her then. I wonder if that's what that represents. I don't know. I don't know one bit here. You love this kind of blind theories. Yeah. I'm really trying my best here, but yeah, the more I go through this, the more I notice and the more it worries me. All right, what's the card? I do remember seeing a card. It just shows a bunch of cards. I think there was something right before the card, right? Okay, it's showing a bunch of different things frame by frame. There's the weapons that our main character uses, probably a weapon that another character uses. The holy log right there. Log lady from Twin Peaks right there would be proud. I think that's really gonna do it for this video. I really love this ending a lot. This is definitely contending with ending number 2 for me, for my favorite for the series. I think I would have to watch them again to kind of solidify which my favorite is, but I think opening 4 is maybe gonna solidify itself as my favorite for the series, and probably when I'm editing this, I am going to just have it in my head for a very long time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for letting me know that there was another ending and opening for Shangri-La Frontier. That's a ninja log. Ah, you see them a lot in early Naruto, the substitution jutsu. That's funny. I did not even think about that. I do remember in one of the openings, I think it might have been opening 2, we did see 2 characters, I think, doing ninjutsu. You know, they were doing the hand stuff. So yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Feel free to check out another video on the channel. Check out the first 3 openings and endings that I checked out in a video which will be somewhere around here at the end of this. If you haven't seen that already, my reactions to those. I had a lot of fun, and this was honestly, like, this really just makes me want to watch the series more. Thank you, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. I hope you're having a great day, and take care.